Every day, as you step out the door, you're clad in an invisible armor, bracing against the world's judgments and expectations. But what if I told you that some of history's greatest minds, like the Stoics, didn't just survive? They thrived by transforming respect. Instead of seeking it, they commanded it. Today, we're delving deep into Stoic secrets on earning respect. Not just fleeting nods, but genuine recognition. Whether you feel overlooked at work, struggle in social settings, or simply aim to elevate your presence in any room, stick with me. We're about to unpack timeless wisdom that reshapes how you perceive yourself, and crucially, how the world perceives you. Let's unlock the power of your personal dignity with a dose of Stoic resilience, turning your everyday interactions into moments of profound impact. If you value the insights we're exploring together, the simplest favor you can do is hit that subscribe button. And remember, you're not like everyone else. You're the exception. So don't skip any part of this video as we uncover these unique Stoic strategies together. Let's go. It might seem simple, but genuinely respecting yourself is a nuanced art, the art of recognizing your inherent worth and treating yourself with the same dignity you'd offer a cherished friend. Number 1. This concept is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes mindfulness and awareness in our thoughts and actions. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, taught that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, they said, and you will find strength. This powerful idea encourages us to silence the inner critic that relentlessly tells us we are not enough. By consciously challenging these negative thoughts and replacing them with affirmations of our strengths and virtues, we not only improve our self-esteem, but also influence how others perceive and treat us. When you start respecting yourself, you establish a standard for others' behavior towards you. Epic teachers once said, "What disturbs men's minds is not events, but their judgments on events." This means that our reactions to external criticisms or praises hinge on our internal judgments. If we judge ourselves positively, external negativity has little room to take root. Moreover, self-respect is not just about quieting negative thoughts. It's also about actively cultivating a positive view of oneself. This is where Western philosophy can also provide insight. Aristotle once noted, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." This profound statement aligns with the Stoic practice of self-reflection and mindfulness, emphasizing that true wisdom and respect for oneself come from a deep understanding of one's nature and capabilities. Additionally, treating oneself with respect involves setting boundaries and acknowledging one's needs and desires as valid and important. Plato eloquently captured this when he said, "The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself." To respect yourself fully, you must conquer the impulses that urge you to undermine your worth or accept less than you deserve. Respecting yourself is about embracing the Stoic mindset of self-control, self-awareness, and self-appreciation. It's about recognizing that your value does not decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. As Socrates might suggest, the unexamined life is not worth living, and part of that examination includes acknowledging and asserting our value both to ourselves and to the world around us. Number 2, this principle is crucial, not just for maintaining your peace of mind, but for commanding respect from others as well. In the wisdom of the Stoics, there's a strong emphasis on knowing what is within our control and what lies beyond it. This philosophy directly applies to setting boundaries. You control your actions, reactions, and where you draw the line with others. The practice of setting boundaries is about being clear on what you will accept in your life and what you won't. It's about not letting others impose their will on you. Just as epic teachers advised, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. When you set boundaries, you're making the best use of your power by deciding how you allow others to treat you. Boundaries can be seen in simple daily interactions. For example, if you're often expected to stay late at work, setting a boundary might mean clearly communicating your work hours and sticking to them unless there's an exceptional circumstance. This shows that you respect your own time and teaches others to respect it too. The Stoics also understood the importance of emotional boundaries. When you set emotional boundaries, you prevent others from dragging you into their chaos or negativity. You keep your mind focused and undisturbed no matter the storms around you. Setting boundaries also means knowing how to say no, a simple yet powerful word that many struggle with. It's about respecting your limits and not feeling guilty for prioritizing your well-being. Seneca's words ring true here. If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. Part of becoming that different person involves asserting your boundaries clearly and consistently. Moreover, in establishing boundaries, you're not only teaching others how to treat you, but also setting an example of self-respect and dignity. It's a crucial step in maintaining not just personal but professional relationships as well. Remember, clear boundaries lead to clear minds, as the Stoics would affirm. It's not about building walls, but about creating gates in those walls. Gates where you decide who to let in and who to keep out based on mutual respect and understanding. Setting clear boundaries is about cultivating a strong sense of self-grounded in Stoic principles of control and self-respect. It's about making conscious choices on what to accept in your space, physically, mentally, and emotionally. By doing so, you align your external relationships with your internal values, creating a balanced and respected existence in a world that often prioritizes politeness over honesty. Embracing authenticity over pleasantry is a refreshing approach that not only aligns with Stoic principles, but also fosters genuine respect and meaningful relationships. Stoicism teaches us to value truth and integrity, reminding us that being true to ourselves is paramount. As epic teachers once pointed out, if you wish to be a writer, write. In other words, if you wish to be yourself, simply be yourself without compromise or pretense. Number 3, choosing authenticity means being honest about your feelings, desires, and beliefs, rather than simply saying what you think others want to hear. This doesn't mean disregarding the feelings of others. Instead, it involves expressing your true self in a respectful and thoughtful manner. For instance, if you disagree with a popular opinion at a social gathering, choosing authenticity might mean calmly and respectfully voicing your differing viewpoint instead of conforming silently. This not only shows that you respect yourself enough to honor your beliefs, but also respects others by offering a genuine perspective. Moreover, the Stoics emphasized the importance of living in accordance with your own nature. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." This introspective retreat allows you to align your actions with your true self. When you live authentically, you make choices that resonate deeply with your inner values, not just external expectations. This alignment reduces internal conflict and enhances your self-esteem as you are no longer splitting your energies between who you are and who you pretend to be. Living authentically also involves embracing your vulnerabilities. Showing your true self, including your weaknesses and fears, might seem daunting, but it creates deeper connections and fosters trust. People are drawn to authenticity. They respect and respond positively to those who are honest about their imperfections. As Seneca advised, hang on to your youthful enthusiasms. You'll be able to use them better when you're older. Let your genuine reactions and feelings show. They are your strengths, not your weaknesses. Embracing authenticity over pleasantry also means you are less likely to experience the exhaustion that comes from constantly putting on a facade. The energy it takes to maintain a persona that isn't truly yours is substantial. When you let go of this burden, you free up emotional and mental resources to invest in more fulfilling activities and interactions. Remember, authenticity attracts. When you are real with yourself and others, you attract people who appreciate the true you, not a contrived version meant to please. This is the essence of genuine respect, respect that is given freely and enthusiastically to those who are confidently themselves. By choosing authenticity over pleasantry, you set a powerful example of integrity and self-respect, inviting others to interact with you on a deeper and more meaningful level. Speaking up, especially in situations where we feel our voices drowned out or dismissed, is crucial not just for our self-esteem, but also for establishing our presence and respect in any setting. The Stoics, focused on virtue and wisdom, recognized the power of the spoken word and the importance of courage in communication. As epic teachers boldly stated, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This is a clear encouragement. Number 4, to move beyond merely thinking about being someone who speaks up, and to actually embody that courage through action involves expressing your thoughts and feelings openly and respectfully, regardless of the setting. Whether you're in a meeting, among friends, or in a public setting, letting your voice be heard is fundamental to respecting yourself and ensuring others respect you as well. It's about making your contributions count and showing that you value your own opinions enough to share them with others. Speaking up also ties into the Stoic ideal of living according to nature. Your nature includes your thoughts and beliefs, and expressing these authentically is a testament to your integrity. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of living in alignment with one's own virtues and principles. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Instead of retaliating or harboring resentment when overlooked or interrupted, choose to assert yourself calmly and steadily, showcasing your resilience and adherence to your values. Moreover, speaking up is not about being loud or forceful. It's about clarity and persistence. It involves communicating your point in a way that is understandable and memorable. A well-articulated argument or viewpoint presented with confidence and respect can have a profound impact, even in a room full of opposing voices. This approach reflects the Stoic philosophy of focusing on what can be controlled, your words and actions, while accepting that you can't control the reactions of others. For many of us, the challenge lies in overcoming the fear of negative evaluation or conflict. Here, the teachings of Seneca can be particularly enlightening. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. The fear of speaking up is often rooted in imagined outcomes that never actually occur. By confronting these fears, we not only strengthen our own voices, but also dismantle the barriers that those fears have built around us. Furthermore, speaking up is essential for personal growth and learning. It invites feedback and opens dialogues that can lead to better understanding and solutions. It's about contributing your unique perspective to the collective knowledge and understanding, thereby enriching discussions and outcomes. This active participation is a cornerstone of Stoic practice, engaging with the world in a meaningful and constructive way. To speak up is to live boldly and authentically, standing by your convictions and expressing them with courage and respect. It's about honoring your true self and allowing that self to be heard and recognized. This not only fosters personal growth, but also commands the respect and attention of those around you, establishing you as a person of principle and depth in every interaction. Apologizing when we're genuinely in the wrong is a mark of integrity and responsibility. However, the habit of over-apologizing for every minor mishap or perceived slight can diminish our sense of self-worth and make us seem less confident. This is where Stoic philosophy can guide us to a more balanced approach to apologies. The Stoics taught that it's crucial to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. As an epic teacher said, "Some things are in our control and others not." When you apologize excessively, you may be taking on responsibility for things beyond your control, which is not only unnecessary but can also be harmful to your inner peace and self-respect. Number 5. Apologizing too frequently can send a message that you are always at fault or always to blame, which is rarely the case. This can set a precedent where others may begin to expect you to take responsibility for things that aren't your fault. Moreover, constantly saying sorry for things that don't warrant an apology can weaken the sincerity of your words, making genuine apologies seem less heartfelt or meaningful. Seneca's advice resonates well here. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. Just as craving more material things can lead to dissatisfaction, seeking excessive forgiveness can lead to a diminished sense of personal accountability and self-value. Furthermore, constantly apologizing for things that don't warrant it can suggest a readiness to yield your ground at the slightest challenge, which contradicts the Stoic virtue of courage. By practicing this Stoic principle, you empower yourself to respond with confidence and discernment. Choosing to apologize only when it is justified and appropriate allows you to maintain control over your responses. Instead of defaulting to an apology, consider whether acknowledgement or a simple expression of understanding would be more suitable. For instance, if you're late due to unforeseen circumstances, instead of a reflexive apology, you could acknowledge any inconvenience caused and express gratitude for the patience shown to you. This approach respects the situation and your role within it, without unnecessary self-reproach. It's important to cultivate the habit of assessing situations with a clear and rational mind, as encouraged by Stoic practices. This means taking a moment to evaluate whether an apology is necessary, or if there is a more empowering and accurate way to address the situation. By doing so, you communicate with integrity and clarity, respecting both yourself and others. While apologizing is a valuable skill for mending genuine wrongs, over-apologizing can lead to a misrepresentation of your character and intentions. Embracing a Stoic approach to apologies involves thoughtful consideration of your actions, acknowledging mistakes when appropriate, and standing firm in your self-worth without allowing unnecessary guilt to cloud your interactions. This balanced approach not only helps in building healthier relationships, but also fosters a stronger, more resilient sense of self. It's not just about how you appear to others. It's also a profound communication of your inner state, reflecting self-assuredness and composure. Stoicism, with its focus on self-control and resilience, aligns perfectly with the practice of cultivating confident body language. As Marcus Aurelius noted, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. By adopting a posture of confidence, standing tall, maintaining eye contact, and using deliberate gestures, you project confidence to others and reinforce your own sense of self-esteem and capability. The Stoics believed that we could shape our character and emotions through our actions. By consciously choosing to adopt a confident posture, you are practicing a form of self-improvement that epic teachers described when they said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Essentially, you embody confidence through your actions. Number 6. Confident body language teaches you to become more confident. It involves being present in the moment, another key Stoic practice. When you're fully engaged in the here and now, your body naturally adopts a more open and stable stance. You become more aware of your movements and how you occupy space. This presence not only improves your physical bearing, but also sharpens your mental focus, allowing you to handle situations with a clear, composed mind. Furthermore, confident body language is about balance. It's about maintaining a posture that is neither overly aggressive nor timid. This mirrors the Stoic virtue of moderation, or the golden mean, as Aristotle termed it, which advocates for a balanced life. When you practice confident body language, you're seeking to strike a balance that communicates strength and openness without aggression or arrogance. In conversations, confident body language can significantly impact the dynamics of the interaction. Maintaining steady eye contact, for instance, shows that you are engaged and interested in the conversation. It signals respect for the person speaking and asserts your presence in the dialogue. Similarly, using hand gestures can enhance the clarity of your communication, helping to emphasize points and convey your message more effectively. These nonverbal cues play a crucial role in establishing your presence and persuasiveness in any interaction. It's also important to be mindful of the subtleties of body language across different cultures, as gestures and postures can have varied meanings. Being aware and respectful of these differences aligns with the Stoic ideal of universal reason and the understanding that wisdom and virtue transcend cultural boundaries. Displaying confident body language is not merely an exercise in appearance. It is a practice of Stoic philosophy where you align your outer expressions with inner virtues. By doing so, you not only enhance your interactions with others, but also strengthen your self-awareness and self-control, key aspects of living a fulfilled and respected life. Through this practice, you embody the Stoic ideal that true confidence and virtue are not just shown, but lived. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards self-mastery and respect. Remember, the path of Stoicism is not just about learning. It's about transforming these teachings into daily actions. We're glad you're here, growing and evolving with us at Stoic Journal. Now don't stop your journey here. Take a moment to check out one of the suggested videos on the screen to continue enriching your understanding and practice of Stoic principles. Thank you for being an essential part of our community.